Yes, it is. As we turn to. Come back.
I
The
also
night.
noticed that no one in Fendral's Raiders are taking watch, which is surprising that they would trust us with their safety.
Well,
That's how we get them.
Talos is in the squad, so everybody
Why?
does feel safe.
Why
It's
would
okay.
they? What would we do? What?
Eat them.
Yeah.
Dip their
They
hand
are
in warm
rich.
water so they pee themselves.
That one would be interesting.
So we have Cecil and Eight Eyes first.
All right,
As
roll.
the rest of you go and make your way to your various beds. Actually, Shadowthorn's in your tent, isn't he?
Yep.
Sorry, I just like flinging them here.
Oh, that's true. If Shadowthorn wants to sleep with the big group, I guess Kaya can volunteer to weather Beeblow's whatever he has planned.
I thought Biblo was in the big tent.
No, Beeblow's in the little tent.
Oh,
We kicked Beeblow out after the bear incident.
Good. He deserves it.
So, just leaving Cecil and Eight Eyes by the fire. Quint, were you in your own tent?
No, I don't think I that was the original idea, but I didn't really mind where I was. Uh, yeah.
Alright. Talos, where are you bedding down?
I thought I was going with Biblo, right?
Everyone wants
Wait.
to bunk with Beeblow.
I'm,
can.
Is it the big one? I thought that was going in.
Yeah, you can hang out in the big tent. We still got room.
Oh, Talos, you're going to be doing a watch with Frostbite, yes, but for now you can sleep.
Okay. I'll go to the big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's. Beeplo has managed to get his own tent.
Good on you, Beeblo. Good on you.
Thank you.
Also, how are you guys getting the your paths to like remain there?
What?
I don't know. I think that might be.
Mine
I think
is
that might be.
like
I think that might be a glitch because Drag Ruler sort of busted with V11, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
interesting.
sure,
It's
though.
only happening for certain people.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Now.
I
Into
can't go
sleepwalking.
like certain directions. Because it says error token collide.
Well, there's no collision on this map, so that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Attempting to break it further probably isn't like the.
I stopped.
Oh, that is cute. The two of you see that, and for a while before it eventually stops, the little light show inside of Biblo's tent, while you begin your watch. 2 hours of nighttime staring at a fire, at the stars, at each other.
And there I was, in the dead of night, thinking out loud, with my best friend next to me. And I turn and ask him, "Hey, you got a story you could tell over the fire?"
I thought you were telling one right now.
No, I was talking out loud.
It sounded like a story to me.
Do you want me to tell you a story?
Doesn't seem like I don't see your best friend here, so.
Oh shit! Oh no!
That's a good joke, Cecil. Oh, you're always such a kidder. But if you want a story, I got one for you. I calls it the tale of who. I call it a tale of who did it in the woods, and it's a story about why and it's a story with a moral of why you should never, ever try to go to the bathroom in the woods, cause there's bears in there. Now it all began, and then I guess I go into like and I go in.
You go into a story and actually start getting pretty into it before you're cut off by a "Shut the fuck up!" from Denexis, the centaur.
Oh. I guess I'll be quiet.
Or at least, if you're going to chat, perhaps whisper.
But I was whispering.
Could you both roll perception checks for me?
Yeah, I figured this was coming. Give me a second.
Private?
Yes.
Didn't
Secret?
Magna also cast alarm?
She did.
I forgot how to. Oh, is it? Yeah, here we go. Private. Did I do it correctly?
Can you see it?
Yes. No.
Then good.
Well, it just I opened up my character sheet with another.
Okay. Yeah. Your 2 hours, with the lone exception of Denexis shouting at you, passes quietly. You hear, Eight Eyes, something snap out in the woods. Some animal stepping on a piece of wood, perhaps. But after some additional quiet, nothing else happens. The moon begins to traverse across the sky until such time as you find that it is the end of your watch, and it is time to awaken the next watchers. Also, Leica, to your earlier point, not entirely correct. Dr. Brandenburg is in Fandrel's team, and she is second watch with Quint.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. But yeah, I guess, yeah. I'll wake up Quint.
And then steal his tent.
Yep. My tent now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How are you moving those other tokens?
Oh, that's weird.
What?
The permissions must be set weird or something.
There. Uh-oh.
Okay, there we go. It's like I somehow had multiple things selected. That's why I was getting a collision error, because I was trying to go off the map.
Okay, and now there's two. There are two Rift Thunderfists that I cannot delete.
As it was meant to be. I only see the one Rift Thunderfist. So it might be
Okay, that's good. Hold on.
What
You
have
may
we
have to
done?
sign back in.
Me?
Everyone, probably.
If you press F5 quick, Sal's will probably still be fine. It'll just pause the game for us.
Oh, no, yeah, well, that's what I did, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Eight Eyes, are you staying up for the second watch?
What? You know what? I feel it's part of my duty, and also I'm a little bit agitated. I heard a stick break, and I kind of wanna. I just want to make sure. I'm a little on edge. Maybe on the third watch when we switch, I'll take it off. You guys don't mind, right? If I go off and fall asleep here, just let me sleep.
Where did
Hmm.
Magna go?
Uh-oh.
It disappeared into the ether. You know, I was
Oh,
also
no!
messing with. I was actually messing with their character sheets last night, so it may have been that they were vanished into the ether. They appear to be working now. Correctly. Oh, dude, I had the weirdest dream. Anyway. Are you sure? It's likely deleterious for your operations tomorrow for you not to get a full night's rest tonight.
I suppose. All right. I suppose. Whoa! What the fuck?
I'm sorry?
Did you move my
AI
pog?
trips over the lot.
No.
Okay, just my pog just snapped to the other side. Okay, I suppose you're right. All right. Well, if anything happens, you know who to holler for. Where am
Oh, you,
I
of
sleep?
course.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I'll sleep in. That looks. Hey, Bilbo.
What?
Bilbo. Hello.
Is
Yeah.
your friend all right?
I don't know, honestly. I
You hear
think-
Cecil murmur out of town. He's only 17.
I'm not sure that he is 17.
I am.
Yeah. I mean, he's strong for his age. You know, could be.
His
Could be
indeterminate
worse.
age.
Yeah, I mean, jury's kind of out on that one. I feel like we kind of just have to keep an eye on him.
Of course. Do you play chess?
I've dabbled, but I never was terribly good.
Good.
That means I'll win then.
She doesn't say that. But she seems satisfied that the answer to you know the rules is yes.
Yeah.
As she takes a small board out of her pack and sets it up between you. If you would like to play against her, just roll me a good question. No,
Probably would
Trudy,
just be
don't
like an
step on my
intelligence check.
keyboard, my
I'll use my knowledge and engineering to devise a method.
You know what? She will too.
Okay. I took. This is a really good game. It's a real nail biter.
It is. I'm beginning to think that
Goddamn.
you were lying when you said that you were not very good. As you eventually do checkmate her, and during that time, would you mind playing? Would you mind rolling me a perception check?
Yes, I would not mind at all. Okay. Oh, oops, sorry. Forgot. I meant to roll it privately. I always forget to do that. You
We
mean
are
to
still
re-
learning.
You mean to re-roll that privately?
No, it's fine. It's too late. I'll use the number.
Real quick, just to double check. Privately rolling would be the little guy, like the little trench coat guy, right?
Yes, or when you just, like, in your character sheet, when you click on the die next to perception and
If you hold
Yes.
shift, it'll either pop up a dialogue window, or if you hold control, it'll just automatically roll it
Hmm.
privately.
Okay. Gotcha. Private GM or blind GM roll. Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you can click on the little eye with the strike through it, and it'll do it automatically also.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh.
Oh.
So there are many different ways for you to do it, and somehow you pick none of them.
I said, hey, give me a break. I had a long weekend.
I'm joking. Um,
Amazing.
so the chess game takes up some of your time, during which the two of you are also paying attention to the world around you, whilst one is making the move, the other carefully pays more keeps watch. But you are not threatened, and you find nothing seems to be out there for as long as you are awake.
At one point, we look at each other's guns.
What?
Hmm.
Hey, yo.
I talk about my rifle, and I ask about her pneumatic crossbow.
I was wondering how you came by a Dumadine firearm.
Uh, I just. This is him trying to skate or skirt the topic a little bit, but he just, yeah, I just kind of picked it up in some my travels.
Okay. Roll deception, please.
Okay. You guys ready for this fucking bad boy?
This masterful roll.
Yeah. That's a raw D20 roll right there.
Maybe
Just,
maybe her perception DC is really low.
She actually
Literally-
rolled quite poorly for perception.
Oh,
But
Not that poorly.
even with her modifier, yeah. She sort of purses her mouth and goes, "Quiet. My weapon is self-invented, personally."
Yeah, Quint he knows he did not do a good job at fibbing, but
Mhm.
he's just gonna kind of let it go for now. Yeah, it's really impressive.
Thank you. You're not the first to
I
say so. That is not really a brag, to be honest. The reason why I'm no longer in my home country is because of the device.
Yeah, I would love to take a closer look at it one day with permission, of course.
Of course. I will show you its ins and outs well, perhaps after I have made some more modifications that have been percolating inside of my mind.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I've been kind of wanting to do a little work myself. Working with powders, a volatile process.
Hence my preference for fully kinetic mechanical medium.
That makes sense. There's just I feel like there's a psychological aspect to the boom, if you will.
A catharsis to the feeling of power, perhaps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She pulls out a small watch from one of the many pockets on her apron and looks at it. It appears we are out of time. By which I mean our watch has ended.
Yeah, of course.
And also, we're going to die.
Well, I guess let's go get the other folks. Have a
I
good
shall
night.
awaken the paladin.
Who's on third watch on our side?
It is
Me.
Kea.
Okay. I'll go and walk into the tent and just kind of gently tap your shoulder. you know,
Okie dokie.
And then I take your spot.
Understandable.
It's already kind of cozy and warm.
Hail and hail and well met, Lady Kea.
Good evening.
Mm. It's dark out.
Quite, yeah.
How are you today?
Still a little sleepy, to be honest. Give me a second to, wake up.
Yes, quite. Me too.
Is it the next day yet, or is it still yesterday?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Don't have one of those timekeeping devices. And I'm not really that good at telling it by the transition of the moon.
Can I tell it by the transition of the moon?
You can roll knowledge nature and try to.
I think nature or survival will probably cover that, right?
Yeah, I have both. What is higher?
Probably nature, I would guess.
Nature. Okay, is this a secret roll, or can I publicly?
You can roll that outside.
Okay. Burp, burp.
You have no
Ugh.
idea what time it is.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I think you would know your own knowledge if you can tell.
It is simultaneously late and early.
Huh.
However,
Yeah, no, the moon's behind the trees. No idea.
yeah, you do know that you're at least 4 hours into the rest period, and you went. People started going to sleep about 10, so you would surmise that's about 2 in the morning. You come to this conclusion before Sir Hammerstrike does.
I think it's about 2 a.m.
Ah, quite.
Given the watch cycles. Have you ever had to keep watch before?
Yes, of course. But I never really considered what time it was. Merely my task at ensuring the safety of my compatriots. No matter how long it would be done.
True, because you guys were out mapping for 2 weeks or something.
Oh yes, it was really, actually at times it was really quite boring. But Riff was very entertaining the whole way through. And there was certainly a few moments of excitement. Like when we found ourselves on the wrong side of a red cap, which is a type of fey creature that looks like a
Mm-hmm.
particularly aggravated gnome. Anyway, they're rather murderous, and we were forced to defend ourselves. I'm told
you
that
really never encountered any undead.
none that come to mind, and I'm really quite against such things. So I would make a note if I were to find them.
Huh.
I do try to, in the grand scheme of things to smite, they are on the higher end.
Is there an official list of things to smite? Do they hand that out at Paladin Initiation, or?
It's not so much a list, it's a pamphlet.
Oh, okay.
A quick reference. You know.
That's nice.
and it's categorized, so it really is. It just starts off with the unjust, but like, what does unjust mean, truly? Well, of course I know, because I've spent several years in Paladin School learning what it is to be just. So, process of elimination, not that, but it breaks it down by corrupt judges, that sort of thing.
At some point, Kea will like take a look around and like try to keep watch.
Mm.
So I will
And
make
in
a
fact-
perception check.
Yes, I was going to ask. Kea,
Mhm.
nearby, you hear a thump. The
From
sound
what?
of cracking wood, followed by a crash.
In what direction?
You don't know. However, Justice does.
Uh-oh.
Um, as he immediately stands up and is staring in this direction.
You heard that too, I take it?
A tree fell in the forest and we heard it.
There was someone around to hear it.
It does make a sound. It did not sound especially far away. Would you accompany me?
Yeah, I'm going to wake Talos up really quickly so that there's someone here keeping watch.
Very good.
And I will jump in and wake up Talos.
Talos leaves.
No!
He clipped through
I
the floor. He clipped
couldn't
through the
hear you
ground.
guys anymore. That was weird. Okay, what are you saying?
He just throws up a peace sign and disappears.
What happened after he stood up and started looking into a direction?
There was a
just-
big crash in the woods, so we're gonna go investigate. So I'm waking you up to take over watch while we go do something
Check.
questionable.
Check things out, yeah.
What is going on?
A tree fell. There was a big thump and a crash. So we're going to go take a look. Right here.
Talos was gonna like start putting his armor on. Do you guys need help?
Mostly we just need you to stay here and just yell if something comes into camp. I'll leave the mouse with you and he'll like tickle your ear or something if we do need help.
Right, we'll also
Get a-
probably scream horribly if we need help, so.
Well, that too, but you know.
I got it. He's gonna like both his hand cup the mouse. He's like trying to move with it.
Mouse is important.
Alright. Kea, you and Justice start walking out. Kea, you have light, right?
I do. Wait, can I cast spells without my mouse? Yes. I cast spells through the mouse.
Yes, you prepare spells with the mouse, but you don't need the mouse with you at every moment to cast spells.
Cool. Okay. Yes, I have light.
Casting that whilst you're in the woods gives you ample light with which to explore once you're a little bit away where it won't be bothering the rest of your party. After a bit of walking, you come across a path that you hadn't really walked across before coming here. And it looks like a sort of nature path, the sort of just natural cleared area where animals will, simply due to the expedience of it being trampled flat by multiple passages, use to get to the lake for water. And you, after a bit of investigation, you don't really need to roll a perception check or a survival check to find the culprit of your smash. A tree, not a tremendous tree, but a tree of some girth, perhaps closer to this size trunk.
Okay.
Has been knocked over. Parts of its bark has been rubbed away, and in the dirt around it, there is a number of paw prints, larger than serving platters.
Ah. And they are bear paw prints?
That you would need to roll survival on,
Okay.
or nature.
I'm going to use nature with assurance this time, I think.
All right, so that's just a flat 17 or something?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it's a flat 17.
Oh, I guessed it off the top of my head. Yeah, that's a bear print, but like much larger than it should be.
Okay.
How much larger?
Substantially. Grossly oversized. Also, there's an extra couple digits. Like, it's clearly a bear print, but for some reason, after some investigation, actually, well, I sort of gave it away, but so I won't make you roll perception for this. You determine that at least one of the bear's paws has extra claws on it.
Okay. Is that common in dire bears? Because dire bears are just like mutantly big bears, right?
Yes. You're unsure, but as far as whether or not that's common in dire bears, but you do know that dire bears, from depictions that you've seen, besides being huge, tend to have like strange, like keratinous growths, horns and things just randomly. Okay. Sort of like Warriors of Discord, actually. But yeah, it would seem to be on track.
And what direction was it heading?
The paw prints are a little scattered, just around this tree. But you can see a number of them, and it looks like it went over to the lake before coming back, knocking the tree over for some reason, and going off into the woods.
Okay.
Whereupon you would need to start rolling survival, because at that point it becomes much harder to track.
Okay. Does the tree look like, because bears like to mark their territory, and you said bark had been rubbed off, so
yep.
Does it look like it was that sort of thing? Or
was
there like another
check.
Bear? Okay, make a what check?
Perception.
Blind or regular?
You can make a regular one.
Okay. Opa.
You see that there is scratches in the tree, some claw marks. And it's been peed on.
Okay.
Can zombies pee?
Maybe once. For the gross but true answer.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's good to know, actually. I will relay this information to Justice Hammerstrike and suggest, maybe we should go back and... It looks like it went away from the group.
I agree. We can hunt it tomorrow.
Yeah.
best not to chase after it when we have the disadvantage of being unable to see.
Definitely not, especially since it's pointing to Dire Bear.
Hmm. Yes, that sounds dire.
He'll get a giggle out of that.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
All right. Returning, it is basically time for the final watch as Kea returns. Justice
Yep,
disappears over here for a moment before going past, and
Is everything okay?
yes, there's a giant bear out in the woods, but it went away.
Yes, it went that way. It knocked over a tree. I think it was marking its territory, which is good because it means, well, it's bad because we're in its territory, but it means it'll be easier to find it. So we have tracks to follow tomorrow morning. It looks like it went the other direction, but keep an eye out just in case. I will take my mouse back. Thank you.
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you.
Diplodops wakes up from where it had fallen asleep in the confines of Talos's giant bull hands.
He would have been. He would have put him in the. He would have taken him from like You see the face guard that he has.
Mhm.
And between his head, he would have put him in that pocket.
Aww.
Grab him.
Right in the gorget. Best of luck
Good
on
place
your
for a
watch.
mouse to take a nap.
Comfy.
All right.
I guess I'll just move on here and keep watching.
As you're sort of settling into your watch, a large cleaver sort of flies out of the darkness before and landing here on the other side of the log before Frostbite thuds his way out of from where he was sleeping and sits down opposite you, clearly trying to be quiet. He is sort of tiptoeing, but
Hello. He'll say, raising his hand down.
Frostbite sees you, fixes you with a sort of wild-eyed look momentarily before it softens, and he raises his own hand back to you, turning towards you fully and going, "Hi."
So I'll get this side, and he'll kind of point over here. And I'll leave the other one to you.
If I get that side and you get my side, we could speak to each other while taking on the
Oh.
watch.
I'm sorry, I didn't think of that. Oops.
Make
Sorry.
a friend.
Although, in that case, the fire is between us, so it may be difficult to see, but
Okay, I can move here.
it is... That's probably a better seat for me. As he moves over to the
Wait.
rock. He had tested the log slightly and seemed very unsure about it supporting him before sitting on it.
What is your name again?
Frostbite is what everyone calls me. It's a... well... I did
Is
not have
something
very
wrong?
much of a true name, so it's as much my name as any.
Well, I'm called Talos.
Hello, Talos.
Hello. I'm from kind of gets you see it kind of glazes. It's like, wait, where? Fuck, what's the name of the place again? DM.
The Seven Towers.
Is it there like a
You're from a
area that
s-
it's
you're from a specific tower. Well, Ardania.
Ardania? Um, uh, I'm from the well, I know it's from the sun. I used to live in the Seven Towers.
All of them at once.
Uh, only some of them. I had to leave before.
I'm sorry, that was a joke. I'm bad
Oh,
at humor.
it was funny now that I think about it.
Oh. Well, good.
Uh, but yeah, I was chosen. He says, Ray, you see a little puff in his chest. And now I'm here.
It
To help people.
was good for you to be chosen.
Of course. There's a lot of bad things in the world. I can help now better.
Frostbite nods. There
And
are
you?
a lot of bad things in the world.
Why are you here?
Roll diplomacy.
Little did you know. They call me the diplomacy god.
Well, you're a
What
paladin.
an expert.
I figured that it was probably pretty good. I did not realize that you actually had expert in diplomacy.
My adorable eyes shine in the light as I ask the question.
No
Yeah,
one can say no to Talos.
it's
Right.
extremely difficult. And Frostbite looks like he wants to, but for something about how you sort of innocently asked him gets him to open up. I was well, chosen too, I suppose.
Oh,
Uh, not as a child. More
me
recent.
neither. It was a year ago, I think.
Ah. Yes, I was maybe a year or two more. I've forgotten. It's very hazy. But I was given the draft, however it's pronounced. I don't know. North Common is a silly language. But
You were drugged.
it's not a drug so much as he sort of flexes his hand, looking at it, the clawed nails that emerge from his fingers.
Alice is like fixated. It's like
Transformative.
uh, you can turn into something else.
I was turned into something else. I wish I could turn back. It would be much easier to find clothes.
Alice would let out a chuckle. I I understand that a little bit. My well, me and my brother, we are the only one like this in our family. And he kind of quote unquote like point to himself.
You're the only Minotaurs in your family?
Yes.
Oh.
They said we were cursed. And we were abandoned. But at the towers, we were useful, especially my brother. He was very strong.
Ah,
He might be stronger than you. Well, not anymore.
um,
I'm sorry. I need to interject with I can't believe Talus just said my brother could beat you up.
Maybe.
It's really good. I'm sorry. This is really excellent.
is he also a warrior of Discord?
No. He he was a knight of the
That's
towers.
It's adorable. Just
very well.
We have
Um,
a 17-year-old, but Talos is the baby.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nuva.
it's all right. I was going for man-child anyways.
Mm. I was given the draft to be used as a monster on boarding actions. I was flung
Ooh.
via catapult into another ship.
What?
That was fun, briefly.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, I can imagine a ship can, well, take that hit and survive.
Well, the ship was fine. The people on it were less so.
Oh, did you hurt people?
Yes. Many.
Do you still do?
Well, not since I met Serafina.
Oh, that's good. It's not good to hurt people all the time, but you
No.
can hurt them sometimes.
An interesting outlook.
Well, sometimes they do deserve it.
Mm. I suppose determining the difference between those who deserve it and don't is the problem.
Well, if you have a hard time, uh, you can ask me. I'll do it for you.
Talos, no.
I appreciate the guidance of but I've had a bad history with others telling me who to hurt. Forgive me if I'm a little reticent.
It's it's understandable, but uh, um, uh, he'll All right, listen. He's gonna do pro player move, okay?
A pro role player move.
A pro player move. He's gonna like reach into like one of his little bags. He's gonna grab a book. It'll be a Tamashen adventure book. He's gonna pull over. He's gonna give him the book. I'm gonna say, well, can you read, Coleman?
I have learned, yes.
Well, he's a flawless judge of character, and when he messes up, you can also know at the end of the book, so you still get to learn.
You
And
are
then
giving this to me?
well, I don't think I can because it's borrowed, but you can bring it back to me
Oh,
when you're done.
borrowed and borrowed.
Uh, yes.
I understand. I will give it back to you, and then you can give it back to whoever. once I am done.
Yes. I'm sure she won't mind.
Thank you.
Um,
At this point, I'm
uh,
going to need you to roll perception.
Perception.
Yes, as will Mr.
Are these supposed to be hidden? I don't know.
Yes,
Oh well.
but
Yeah.
I've already ragged on Jake enough for it, so I'm tired of it. So you're spared.
Thank you.
The two of you, after that, spend the rest of the night more or less in peace until the morning. And as the sunrise begins, and the rest of your party begins waking up, you find that you have passed through the night unmolested.
I
That's
left my
fucking
gear
weird.
back on.
Gonna get up and stretch for a bit. Gets this tree.
That is a bush.
Oh.
Also, it's a
it's-
thorn bush. If you
He falls
zoom
into
in really quite close, you can see.
Ow. Oh.
Ah.
Right there.
Hail, my good fellows. It seems we have arrived safely in the morning.
We were already here.
Oh well. We'll know
He
now.
still stares
Okay.
at 8 Eyes.
I don't
Right,
know.
I was muted. If everyone could gather by the fire, Justice and I have something to report, actually.
Alright.
Fucking loudest watchkeepers.
I hope everybody doesn't mind if I do my squats.
Just do them in the corner back there, thank you. Out of visual range.
I'm not. What? Why? It's just exercise.
We just
Sorry.
see 8 Eyes doing this.
It's just
Yes,
exercise.
it's excellent to begin the morning with a bit of exercise. I shall join you!
Thank you. Yeah.
Alright, I will make the announcement. Shadowthorn, up and at 'em.
No, the darkness
Not a morning person.
enraptures me.
Okay,
Like,
so long as you can
Cecil
hear.
Cecil opens the tent and starts glowing inside.
Ah, fuck you.
If you can hear me, I guess it's fine. So during our watch, Justice and I heard a big crash, and we went to go investigate. We did get Talos up. You weren't left unguarded. Don't worry about it. But we found bear tracks with bear paws the size of serving platters, and Kale will like roughly gesture at like how big these paw prints were. In that direction, they should still be there. We didn't disturb anything. If Brennenberg and Quint want to go do some tracking, but it looked like it was marking its territory, like it went down to the lake and then went back and knocked over a tree. It's real big. And I noticed that at least one of its paws had extra digits. So those two things combined seem to point to me that it is probably actually a dire bear.
That would
Anyway,
sound to be
that
the case.
direction.
To be clear, I am not the party's tracker. And she then
Okay.
looks at her centaur companion, who sort of shrugs at Viv's, going, "Yeah, okay. Where
Okay, well,
where is the where are the tracks?"
they are, and Kale will point and give a rough estimate of how far in that direction, but I could just take you over there if you wish.
Okay. Let's go.
Cool. Does do the
Maybe we can eat breakfast first?
Likely
well,
be
I
a
would
good
like
idea.
to have just because we're not in control of this forest, I would like to get people with tracking abilities looking at the prints as soon as possible before something else might disturb them, and then we can all rally and... I don't know. It's up to you guys.
No, that's a good call.
We can eat
At
rations
least get-
on the way. Just use your field rations. Jesus.
Yes.
You need a hot meal every frigging day.
What are our rations composed of? I asked this voice in the sky because I want to role play, but I don't know what it is.
I'm not a voice in the sky. I'm just tall. I'm right next to you.
It,
Yeah,
look, he
Uh,
doesn't think before speaking. I'm really sorry.
no, that's fine.
I
In
unwrapped
Thomas, we
my
have
rations.
some bread, and we have some jerky, and I have, I think, some dried fruit.
Oh yeah, jerky and
Yeah.
bread.
Okay.
What kind of dry fruit you got over there? Raisins.
No, it's like dried apricots.
I'll take some if that's alright.
Okay. You know, balanced diet for a growing boy.
Cecil, eat some of that tack bread.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Can't wait till they invent dentists.
Can Biblo do that campfire thing where you wrap a banana in tinfoil and you bury it near the fire and you get a nice cooked banana?
What?
Huh?
You do not
What
have
is it?
tinfoil, unfortunately.
What do you mean I don't have tinfoil?
The method for its manufacture has not yet been invented.
Have you done that thing
Fine.
where you make a cake in an orange?
What? No, but I want to.
It's real good.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. Quint and Denexes follow you and Justice to the spot of the tree felled by the bear. By the way, don't forget to use your rations if you have them.
I did. I ate them.
Okay.
Anyone who doesn't have rations, let me know. And I will deduct rations on your behalf.
I apparently do not because I am a fool.
I do
Okay.
that also.
But
Okay.
I'm very small, so maybe like half rations.
I had a question, Devor. The Juggernaut mutagen, is that something that I have to keep replenishing? I feel like I
Yes,
remember
you get
correctly.
one a day. I made one in my daily preparations, so
Well, strictly speaking, you have 2 a day because you do have the permanent one that you found also.
that's true.
Okay, fuck. Well, I have a lesser in my inventory.
I think that's the permanent one. So just know that you have a
Okay.
non-permanent one or a impermanent one on your person more or less every day because that Kea can give it to you.
Yes.
Okay, so deducting 2 extra rations for Biblo and Talos.
Yeah.
Cool. Even if Biblo eats half, Talos probably eats 1.5, so.
Oh man.
As you find your way to the place of the ruined tree, Quint, would you mind rolling to track the bear, if that is what you wish to do?
Okay. So here's my predicament right now is my survival is actually 2 less than my perception, but survival's the best thing for this.
Survival
blind roll?
is the roll to track.
It is the
unfortunately.
tracking. Yeah, it is the
Yeah.
tracking. roll.
Unfortunately, perception is not the correct.
Yeah.
So perception is so you can spot the tracks in the first place. Survival is so you can follow them.
Yes, but
And
you're not just
Kea
following.
assist?
Sure. If you can, if you want to roll survival and you can roll above you just need to roll above a 10. You will give a +1 to Quint's. Well, never mind.
Well,
Kea's like pointing over there. Hey, look at that.
She gets distracted by a mushroom very quickly.
Yeah.
A butterfly.
A butterfly.
All right, Quint and Naxis, you both begin working with each other, just sort of professionally, not really. You don't get in each other's way. You actually sort of very effectively begin tracking this bear, finding destroyed plants, footprints where it just apparently rubbed up against a tree and brushed some bark up off of it, other places that it's marked its territory. And you, the two of you, follow these tracks for about an hour, the rest of your party trailing behind, until you find the both of you walking in two different directions.
Oh.
Quint, you are following a set of tracks that you see very clearly. The Nexies start following, it just started walking in another direction, and as he realizes that you're no longer working with him, turns towards you and goes, "Fuck you going?"
Following the tracks right here, and I point.
What are
at
you
the
talking
tracks.
about? The tracks are... Okay, hold on. He clops over to you. He puts his hands underneath your armpits and just sort of roughly carries you back to where he was standing and puts you down, and points, and you can see what he's clearly following. And yeah, it's more or less the same thing that you're following the other direction.
Okay, so there's two tracks around the same time. They split here.
Yeah.
So, more than one bear?
Or just a bear with
Really
that goes
wide
multiple
heads.
places. I can't really tell. They both look about the same age, so, and it could have been more than one time
guess
that
it
it's
could've-
walked through here.
Could have made, like, circle back around here eventually, but I want to look back. Does it look like where did we diverge?
You diverged at a large rock, more or
Okay.
less.
So, at this large rock, could we tell, like, because if it was, does it seem like it's been walked through multiple times?
Roll survival.
Okay.
How do you spell this guy's name?
I've been spelling it Denaxes.
That is close.
Okay.
Damn.
Ah, I had it backwards.
Dan X's.
Dan's X's.
Yes.
Fandral walks up behind you. So, what? Why are we stopped? What's the problem?
The tracks diverged in a way that I was not expecting.
The bear could be that way or that way.
Yes, but I don't know. It's just strange.
Okay. So, obvious solution. Half of us go one way, half of us go the other way.
Never split the party.
There's 3 parties.
Well, how many of us are there?
18 splits up easily, neatly.
9 and 9.
How are we handling this split up? Because easy. My party goes that way, their party goes that way, and your party splits in half. Why do I have to split in half? Because you don't have either of the trackers in your party. Oh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And at which point Griff nods very contentedly, while his other party members just sort of look at him. Okay, so how we want to split this up? You guys can tell me. Wanna? Ooh, you wanna do it like picking a team, like if we were having like a sports ball game.
Yeah, but that's always awful though, because someone has to be picked last.
Oh yeah, I don't want anybody to
Yeah.
feel bad.
Can draw for it. Whoever draws the short straws go the other way.
Or we could just do like evens odds. Something. What do I have in my inventory? We could do this strategically and try to have like, a caster in each party or whatever, but no, we will do this absolutely randomly. And Kaya is going to tear a paper into 6 pieces, and on 3 of them, she will, what is Fandrel's first letter? P?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second.
So...
I'm getting a phone call.
Oh
alright.
no!
I can't believe it. It's Fendril.
It is. 3
So
pieces of paper.
what kind of cake should I bake?
I mean, how fancy are you willing to go?
Depends on what you think fancy is, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it's summer, so like a light, fluffy, like a chiffon cake or a lemon cake would be nice.
Oh, lemon would be very good.
Cheesecake.
I got some lemon.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake.
Ooh, I've never made a cheesecake. I don't have, I think, the proper ingredients on hand for a cheesecake either, but lemon I can do.
Mm-hmm. And you
Fanciest
could make
cake.
little candied lemons.
Oh my god, I love candy lemons. Fanciest cake I've ever made is a princess cake, for a friend's birthday.
Makes it a princess.
You put a
Everything
Barbie
about
in
it.
it.
Everything about it is a princess cake. It's Swedish. It's got many layers of sponge. It's got like custard and cream and jam. It's covered in whipped cream and then covered in marzipan and then covered in powdered sugar and then you put a little rose on top. It's a whole thing.
Mm.
And it's the
Alright.
most work I've ever put into anything in my entire life.
This does
Yeah,
sound
that
painful.
sounds like it. I made a cake that looked like a brain once.
Ooh.
Nice.
That sounds not good.
I brought it into the office for Halloween.
Okay, well, okay, that's there's context around.
Yeah,
That makes
that
sense now. You just show up at a birthday party, hey guys.
Yeah.
There'd be
It's a
brains on the
brain.
table.
My parents let me know that I left my glasses at their home.
Oh no.
Oh no!
How can you see?
Have you been squinting this whole time?
No, they're distance glasses.
Even so, I'd be squinting.
And my eyesight is not that bad. They just
I don't know
Lucky.
why I thought those were glasses for distant running. Just for distant
They make you go fast.
they're my cross country glasses. Yeah.
They're good for stamina, yeah.
Yeah.
Trilby has a message. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yes?
I think he broke something because
Oh, no.
Oh no.
now I'm hitting
Okay.
enter and it's just going down a line instead of sending.
Amazing.
I love that.
He must have tapped like one of the weird like keys or something.
Yeah.
Some
I'm not sure which one.
held down.
Like insert or home or something. I don't know.
It really is fantastic how cats can. All the hidden features in computers are just natural to cats.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't even know this shortcut existed. Bam!
There we go. It was the home key.
Hey, I called it.
The home and enter goes down.
Thanks, buddy. Uh, anyway, so you cut up a bunch of pieces of paper,
Hmm.
put P's on one, and
3 of them have P's and 3 of them have Y's for Fandrels and Young Reliables, and then we put them in a bag, and then the members of the Vanguardians draw.
okay. Oh, guess I'll put them in a line, and I'll start rolling. Get out of the way, Quinn. Okay, so
We are sophisticated.
Yes.
1d2. For okay, so 1 will be Raiders.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, actually, wait a second. 1d2 only works for the first one. Okay.
Well, it'll work for the first 3 at least, and then
I mean, yeah.
if
Well,
yeah, you
they all draw
if
ones.
they all draw one, yeah,
Well, no, because the
Yeah.
likelihood of them drawing the other will increase with
sure.
with each one that's drawn.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll draw 1d6, and 1 through 3 is Fandrels.
Okay.
What do you mean /R 1d6 not a valid chat message command?
Should
Okay.
be.
So Shadowthorn ends up with Young Reliables.
All right.
Hey.
Let's set up the Young Reliable so I can actually throw you all over here.
Rita, that is beautiful.
Hmm?
Thanks.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's
yeah,
a
jeez.
really nice cake.
I want to eat it.
Holy.
It's very good.
Doop.
And I will never make one ever again.
Oh, was it a pain?
It's just a lot of layers, and I made the jam from scratch, and the custard, and the everything, and the.
Mm.
You gotta work that marzipan for a long time to get it the right color. It's a thing.
Okay, so rolling a d5, and once again, 1 through 3 is Raiders. Okay, so Justice is on the Raiders. 1d4, and it's even split. 1 through 2 is a Raider.
Mhm.
3, Thunderfist is with the Young Reliables. 1d3, and 1 and 2, Frostbite is a Fandrels Raider.
No.
Depression. You hear a whimper in the
They
background.
get both large lads.
Which means
Yep.
that Serafina and Magna. Wait a second. How did I fuck this
Wait,
up?
we have 4.
Yeah.
Put them back.
All right.
Reroll of hell.
Wait a second. One, two, three, four, five, six. Right.
Yes.
How did I fuck that up?
And that's a great question. I ask that to myself all the time.
Okay, let's try this again.
Okay, so it was okay.
1d6.
I mean, your logic was sound. You just didn't roll the last time.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll reset. You know, you have another chance of getting Frostbite. Okay, Shadowthorn. 1 through 3, he is on Fandrels Raiders. Dude. He is on Fandrels Raiders, so it's already
Yep.
changed.
Okay.
Goodbye, friend.
Okay,
He
One-
sees enough of us at night.
yes. So 1 and 2, Riff is a Raider. 3 through 5, he is on Young Reliables.
Correct.
He is also on the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Justice. On a 1, he is on the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, he is in the Young Reliables.
Take up. Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Successful extraction.
That's... Talos' master plan worked. And we now both have big guys to wrestle bears just in case they come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frostbite, Magna, and Seraphina Lightbringer.
Yep.
Awesome.
Masterful Gambit.
Yes, you are now the proud companions of a gigantic elf, a bald lady, and the voluptuous wizard.
Yes. Wait, I got 2 possible new besties in the party.
Hey, which one's the big wizard?
The blue-haired
This one?
And with that, the two of you begin marching in opposite directions.
You guys ever read the His Dark Materials books? Golden Compass and whatnot?
I've heard of it, but
I
Oh my god. Sorry, what?
I have not.
Oh! Well,
I-
the name Seraphina makes me think of it. There's
Oh.
a character named Seraphina Pekkala, and I love her.
Oh, neat.
Everyone should read those books, they slap.
I have been told such, and
Yeah, they're cool. They got good audiobooks too. They're done in kind of a like a radio play style where everybody has their own voice actor. It's fun.
Cool.
you begin your tracking. Quint, you can keep your roll from before. Oh, I'm sorry, Trilby. Did that startle you? And are able to quite easily continue to follow the trail of an extremely large bear. As it meanders its way northward through the woods. You continue following it for a couple hours. Wandering further and further. Until you come upon a clearing.
it's like it's all clear, guys.
All clear.
All right,
ring.
that's the end of the campaign, guys. I'm done.
Congratulations!
Well, it had to be finished at some point, I guess.
No, it's here the trees part into a depression in the
Oh, are they okay?
again in the ground. A depression ringed with shattered stones and the remains of desiccated and rotten logs.
Man, it do feel like that sometime, huh?
And the ground is torn, but shredded, but having it begun to be shredded, it looks like, a long time ago, and has since long recovered. And but the scar from what was clearly a fairly cataclysmic impact still remains. And the thing that impacted is quite visible, as in the middle of this clearing is a skeleton of a long, quadrupedal, sinuous creature with a long neck and tail and two massive wings stretched out to either side of its final resting place.
Ah.
Like a dragon?
The skeleton of a massive dragon stretches out before
Holy
you.
shit.
Massive?
Oh shit. I hope that doesn't activate on Monday.
It as you look upon it, it has clearly been perfectly still and in place for years and years, partially buried into the ground. The loamy soil slowly reclaiming it into the earth.
Can Cecil make a Arcana check to see if I can tell what kind of dragon it used to be before it lost all its scales?
You can try.
I will try.
Do different dragons have like different skull shapes and
They do.
horn
Sometimes,
shapes
yeah.
and cool.
Cecil, you would have to get closer to make a
Okay.
thorough examination. So I'm not saying that you failed, but if you were to get closer to examine it, that in order to
Cecil.
tell that, you would need to get close to examine it. Sorry.
Yeah. Cecil
to be
looks
clear.
at it and looks at the party with concern and like, do you think that will get up? I'm surprised there's a dragon skeleton out just in the middle of nowhere.
And what is the range on Read Aura? 30 feet. How far are we from it?
I mean, you wouldn't have to get too far away from the tree line to be 30 feet from it.
Okay.
Do
Can I
dragon?
read Aura on it?
Sure.
Yeah. Cool. Do dragon bones like? Are they like extra tough? Do they stay around for a really long time compared to like maybe other stuff?
Bones in general are really tough and stay around for
Yeah.
a long
Yeah.
time.
I mean,
Dragon
yeah.
bones
Dragon
are
bones.
really,
Yeah.
really tough.
Yeah. I mean,
As in
I
people,
know
People make
vertebra
weapons out of them.
that I found in
Yeah.
the bush.
they are as hard as steel, if not
Cool.
more durable.
So it could have been like a very long time compared to like maybe some other stuff.
Yes.
Cool.
I would also like to make sure that the tracks don't lead like into the skeleton before leaving the tree line.
That's
Cool ass bear cave dragon.
Yeah. You can see into the rib cage of the dragon skeleton from here, and you do not perceive anything living in it. Kea, the bones themselves do not have a aura. However, as your spell sort of scans within, and you like take a couple steps closer, perhaps to follow it, you do begin to see a couple of glinting auras within the rib cage. And as you check them out, they're not necromantic. The first thing that comes to mind. It looks like there may be some sort of item, perhaps, within. Your thoughts go to dragons potentially eating something or wearing something themselves.
Okay. I yell, I'm gonna investigate something, and then I would like to sort of creep in there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll follow suit if Kaya's just going.
Okay.
No, you stay, only one of us should be in the skeleton at once, I think. Like, you can keep watch from up there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Kea could be in the skeleton while Cecil is like around the skeleton.
I'll keep
Yeah.
the outside. I'll
Being
watch around the outside.
being up by the skull is actually a fair distance from being within the
Yeah.
ribcage. So
I wanted to get a closer look at it as well. I'm curious what sort of dragon it used to be.
All right, go for it.
All right. Now Cecil will patrol the outside.
all right.
It's just if any of these are cursed, I don't want anyone else in the blast zone.
Kea, as you begin to get closer, you see that there are a few various magic auras sort of strewn about here within the rib cage. Sort of concentrated into one place, and as you also just sort of are looking around, you scuff your shoe sort of like against a rock, and where you move it, you look down to see that there is a gold coin suddenly revealed just in the dirt.
Pick it up.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Hidden Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay. 1 second. Blind GM roll.
You know dragons from what you know of dragons. Like everyone knows the image of a dragon sleeping upon a treasure hoard. And it occurs to you that if you were a gigantic multi-ton creature sleeping on a treasure hoard, the chances of you getting something stuck in your scales, like something very small and potentially and flat like a coin, would seem pretty substantial, actually. And as you look around this creature, this could be a gold mine.
What?
Awesome.
Cecil, as you're investigating this dragon, the dragon has a elongated head size. It's not sort of short snouted. It doesn't have the well, for one thing, the first thing you notice is that it is sort of like snaggle toothed, which would indicate that it doesn't have like the sort of beak shape of the metallic dragons that are common in Averon. It's a bit more almost crocodilian. It doesn't have the really large nasal cavity that a black dragon would have, luckily. But it does have spaces for where two horns would grow, and in fact, the base structures for both still remain. So you would surmise that this, at one time, well, technically still is, but just a very long dead version of one, is a green dragon.
Interesting.
The irascible scholars of dragonkind. But whatever secrets he knew, he is not willing to tell.
Alright, Kay is a nice
really
person, so she'll call up.
Hmm?
And she'll say, Alright, I'm not dead. I think this dragon might have eaten something cool or sat on something cool, so if y'all want to get down here and go hunting for, like, coins and stuff and don't mind scrounging in the dirt.
I never
Might be some
mind
fun
scrounging
stuff.
in the dirt. Absolutely.
Cecil pokes in and says, I think it seems likely this was a green dragon.
Well,
Well, still is a green dragon, I suppose, but it's not very green anymore.
Frostbite, can I point them out and you dig them out of the ground? All right. Lovely.
Alice will go help.
All right. As the party begins meandering around the dragon and getting into, so, Kea, the majority of the auras that you saw are sort of like in that rib cage. And getting into that is a little bit more difficult. It's sort of pressed into the ground. From where you were seeing the auras, they might be somewhat buried, and also, there are ribs in the way. So after a bit of meandering, Frostbite does sort of come over and begin to look to see how he can potentially shift things so you can get beneath. When you hear a roar.
Oh?
A bear's roar. a bear's roar several decibels louder and about a octave deeper than a bear's roar normally is.
And how close is that roar?
Well, judging
Right next to your
by
head.
the
Volume.
volume, you turn around to see on the other side of the clearing a bear the size of a house.
No,
Oh,
no,
shit.
no. This is our treasure trove. Oh,
What's it look like? Does it look like his flesh is peeling and it's all?
oh yeah, is it fucked
Where's-
up?
Is it
No,
fucked up, or
it
is just a bit-
it is not fucked up. It is a very healthy looking gigantic mutant bear.
Oh, hey, it's just a regular bear.
Uh,
Oh, it's just a regular bear.
It's not regular, it's inside the house.
Is
We
this the
hope
one
they-
with multiple toes, or are there two bears?
it definitely has horns and spikes.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
sorry.
I'm just
Horns and
making
spikes?
yeah.
That's
Horns and
dire
spikes.
bears.
Oh.
Okay,
Fun,
perfect.
fun, fun.
So I'm gonna ask you to kindly place your tokens around the giant dragon skeleton.
All right.
All right.
Well, I already said my dude was digging in the dirt, so he's gonna be right in the smack
How do I
dab.
do this again?
I don't think we can't place our own tokens.
What?
Oh no? What the heck?
Don't gotta be angry about it.
The good news is,
Huh? I'm listening.
Yeah, that seems right.
Kea can cower behind Frostbite.
That is
That's
true.
true.
And
Is that an ability you have, cowering?
Yes. It's you have it too.
A little guy.
I'm just all about cow. I'm
He's
a
a big guy.
huge. My
I mean, yeah,
biggest
actually.
skill is running away.
If a creature is 2 sizes larger than you, you get standard cover if you're
Oh.
using it as cover. So
Shit, okay.
so Biblo could just cower behind.
I just love being afraid. I put it on my resume. I talk about it with my parents all the time. It's something I'm
Oh.
incredibly proud of.
It's healthy.
I want it to be the thing that when bards sing at the bar, that's what it's all about how I'm a gigantic coward that loves to run away. My favorite spirit animal to be compared to is the chicken. I feel like I really relate with this.
Okay, we can
wow,
work
that
with
kept going. Um,
Yeah.
El Polo Loco.
Can you move Frostbite closer to the ribcage, please?
I
Sure.
don't know why, but I just really
Thank you.
love the idea of a proud coward.
all right, just let me know when you are all set as far as your deployment.
I will.
Where is the bear?
That's a good question, isn't it?
I think here.
The bear is not going to. You are where you were when the bear appeared, so
Okay.
We're not gonna know until the battle starts.
So what he's saying is that he's gonna counterpick you.
Yeah.
no, I know where the bear is going to be. So
Sure.
Allegedly.
wait a second, what's up there?
Allegedly.
Why is there a tiny tomb? Oh, it's Tombstone's cursor. I see.
Yeah.
I just saw his name floating up there instead of what the.
A tiny tombstone.
And I was like zoomed out, so it was really small.
Tiny tombstone.
Um,
Pocket-sized tombstone.
okay. And anyway, da bear,
A bear.
da bear
A bear.
A
Big
bear.
bear.
is over there.
Bear friend.
And as you
Ah!
begin to marshal yourselves against da bear,
Da
you
bear.
hear a second answering roar
Ooh,
Oh, no.
fun.
There is 2 bears.
from the other side.
Hopefully it's with the other party, eh?
They walk in
No,
single
it's
file to
here.
hide their number. Fuck.
Alright, it's with the other party, guys. Listen, come on. It's with the other party. So what would it be then?
Oh shit! No, the bears are fighting each other. And we're caught in the crossfire.
Everyone just
Yeah.
go real still.
This
Tender dead.
territory battle,
Yeah,
dude.
play dead.
It's like Monster Hunter when they have the territory battles. It's fucking- They can do more damage to each other if we just let them do it.
Okay. You are able to roll initiative.
My cinema,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
my Hollywood treasure.
A 10.
How do you pop out the encounter thing?
Right click.
Right click. I knew that.
Yep.
Oh, roll of hell.
Talos with the uptake.
Oh, yeah.
I was listening for
Ooh.
a. Oh, damn!
Oh,
I knew he was better than me.
Oh yeah, let me roll my.
Big boy's ready to fight.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So these are both dire bears, yeah?
hmm
Like they're not identical, but they're in the same sort of vibe, Similar
Yes.
characteristics. Okay.
Ooh. Dire bears count as aberrations, right?
Uh, no, they count as beasts.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, is it huge? Oh fuck, it's huge, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
It is huge.
God, it's huge. Shit. Okay, never mind.
It's never mind.
Okay, now it's time for the bears.
The bears.
Bear.
Bears.
Those bears
Wow.
rolled really poorly.
Rolled a nat 1 and got 14. Jesus. Are these cocaine bear I've heard so much about?
Yeah, these are the cocaine bears.
Cocaine
two of them
dire.
now.
How do you think you get a dire bear?
Yeah, cocaine bear 2. There's 2 of them now.
That sounds awful.
Okay. Is Frostbite's turn first, which is not what he wanted to have happen. So he is going to realize that there's a bunch of people hiding behind him. So he's just going to move over to here, just to be on an interception route. And he is going to use a moment of clarity in order to ready an action, which will be to punch the bear if it comes near him. Or actually to hit the bear with the giant cleaver if it comes near him. I am going to actually put on Muzak. Oh, wow, that was loud. That's going to be on the recording.
Or future people.
Time to rock.
Okay, Talos,
roll.
it is your... Oh, right, begin encounter. Talos, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Alright. A couple of cool things we could possibly do. I'm going to power move of
Crossing over the skeleton, by the way, is difficult terrain, so that will take up a second foot of movement.
way to Everstand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move over to here. And I'm going to shield block. Wait.
Raise the shield.
Raise shield is what I'm. It's been a while again, like 10 months.
Shield block, demoralize. One of these things will work. There we go.
There you go. Alright, that should be the end of my turn. Boom.
Okay, Biblo.
Alright, Beeble's gonna do a little bit of magic here. he's gonna cast Inspire Courage just to give everybody a little boost. Derp. So you can grab that. And if I remember how to fucking do it, you just sort of click and drag, right? How do you do it? Oh god. Right, you just click and drag on your pog, and you'll get Inspire Courage. Okay, and then he will continue to cast some shit. And he will cast Illusory Creature. Okay, he can only cast something large or smaller, so he can't make a full-size dire bear. Can he make a large-sized dire bear, or does it just have to be like a normal-sized bear?
I don't see why you couldn't make it look like a dire bear. Just
All right, he's gonna create the illusion of a kind of a stunted but very mad and territorial dire bear, kind of coming up over in this direction down south here, and it'll be like, you know, roaring at this guy over here, sort of thing, and maybe it'll distract it for like a hot second so we can focus on one bear at a time. I don't know.
okay, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
I'll throw down a grizzly bear, and where do you want that?
Just about. Oh, sorry. My character sheet in the way. Like, kind of like here-ish.
What's
like
the
it's sort
range
of,
on the spell?
It's like 500 feet. Let me double check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. Yeah, it's 500 feet.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Suddenly, whoop, and a sort of mini version of one of the dire bears appears. Biblo is able to actually craft a pretty spot-on image of a dire bear, almost as if he had ample reference in front of him. And yeah,
And it sounds right. It smells right. And if it were to be touched, it would feel right, unless it, like, you know, got a wisdom save or something.
yeah, both bears suddenly turned their heads to look at the bear that's now very clearly squaring up to them, even though
And
it's
queerly.
and query, um, queerly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's not Pride Month anymore, but you know, I'm gonna pull it through. It's fine.
Pride Month every month.
Absolutely, it is.
Allegedly.
no, these are bears. It's Wrath Month.
This bear is bisexual. Oh, that's true. That's also true.
The
This bear is
bisexual
high
rat.
and
Talking
mad.
about right now.
Classic bears, am I right?
What bear isn't, honestly?
True.
And yeah, so the bears are now looking at this bear. This bear in particular is looking at your new little mini version of him or herself.
Yeah, nothing to fear, everybody. We've got big crazy bears on our side. Please take Inspire Courage. Please don't forget.
Yes, don't forget.
Let me take that right now.
Back I go to baking a cake.
Okay, good. So it gets a plus 10 in this, so it gets up to 45. Oh, it doesn't actually need the plus 10. The first giant bear lowers down onto all fours and charges towards Frostbite, making a swipe at the end with his jaws. Yes, he's going to try and bite Frostbite. I forgot to actually target Frostbite, but I'm pretty sure a 24 does hit. Yes, it does. Dealing Frostbite a meaty 17 damage. As the giant elf cries out in pain as the even more giant bear clamps down on his arm and is actually going to use his grab ability to now grapple Frostbite. But that is the end of the Dire Bear's turn, and now we go to Magna. Magna is looking back and forth between all of these bears and is deeply displeased at the way her day has developed. Before she turns towards you, Talos, and goes, "Okay, we need more big guys on our side." And she casts.
Yeah.
Aha, nice.
Hey!
Oh shit.
Borp?
Ugh.
You're big now.
It makes the sound warp.
And she is
Ooh.
she is then going to, so that's 2 actions. She is going to she doesn't necessarily want to move closer to any of the other bears. She's just gonna sort of move and mosey on into this square of people and hunker down with you guys. And it is now the other dire bear's turn, and the other dire bear is going to use the same charge to use 2 actions on the fake grizzly bear. It will quickly make.
I believe his AC is basically as a.
I forgot to target him again. It's your.
I think it uses
the spell DC. Yes.
Belows the spell DC. I think right.
Right. And Bibla, what happens when the illusion gets attacked?
Oh, I'm looking at it's a huge chunk of text here. Combat.
Yeah. Okay, I think if it touches the image, you can try to disbelieve it, I believe.
Okay, use your spell attack roll for attack rolls and your spell DC for its AC. Okay, spell DC for its AC. Cool. Which is 19? That's my DC?
I nearly crit it.
I don't think it has any health because it's basically.
It is an illusion. It does not exist.
It's just if you hit it, it can try to
disbelieve
try to disbelieve it. Yeah.
I think it fully disappears if you hit it. You hit it? You hit 19?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay.
Let
It's saving throw modified.
Okay. Yeah, the image is hit by attack or
there it is.
spell ends.
The spell ends. It's hit by an attack.
Damn.
So
Yay.
the bear bites
So close.
through your illusory mini-me, and causing it to just burst apart into a spray of confetti.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Gigantic bear, shakes its head a couple of times before snorting, and at the sparkly the sparkly spray that's around it, and then turns its head towards the rest of you.
Oh shit, everybody.
At which point it is going to use its last action to lumber over here.
Well, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
But on the bright side, that's all it can do. Kea, it is your turn. Oh, I forgot. Frostbite readied in action to strike the bear back when it came into range. So he is going to use this here oversized cleaver.
No.
But he misses.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay, wait.
I have options. I don't like my options, but
20 miss? Oh,
he did miss.
Yes.
Sorry, I promise I was thinking.
That's okay.
There's nothing good that I can do.
There's surely a few things you can do.
You can always
There's a
throw off
very
cantrip.
dumb thing I can do, and
Yeah.
crazy.
Yup. Okay, my movement speed is, I forget, not great. 25? Okay, so that's about all my movement. And then I can in a very, very dumb act, cast Shocking Grasp on a bear.
Frostbite has a moment to look down at you as you run up, and through the pain of being grabbed by a bear, is able to go, "What are you?" as you electrocute the bear, or at least try to.
Yep.
Make an attack.
Attack, ability, proficiency, roll.
The button is right there. It's on the
Hooray!
spell card.
Yes.
But that works too.
Hey.
Hey, let's go.
Wow.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, nice. All right, yeah, you grab that bear, and fortunately, bears are not very conductive, so it does not transfer then into frostbite. As you zap the crap out of that bear suddenly, electrocuting it badly and causing it to roar with its mouth full. So it's as little arcs of electricity skitter across its fur and up its horns like Jacob's ladders. And you see one of its bloodshot eyes turn towards you.
Is that 3 actions, or can I use the last 5 feet of movement to move away a little bit?
That is unfortunately your final action.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah, movement doesn't carry over like it does in 5e. Alright, it is Seraphina Lightbringer's turn. And she is going to realize that her character sheet is was not saved.
Oh wow.
Oh.
She is nothing and no one.
I am nothing.
And she disappears. Damn, of all the people you could select to have with you.
She ascends like that dude we met in the bar that one time.
Yeah.
Drunk! Where we gave him the smart wine.
Oh, he got too smart. That's a problem.
You sent a man to Nirvana
Beyond
via
the mortal
wine,
realms.
Oops.
and much to the surprise and consternation of everyone else. So I'm just gonna very quickly throw in a couple of
Pretty sure that bartender was like, "Hey, where'd my regular go?" And we're like, nothing," and we left immediately.
Oogie. That was his name.
What
How
about
do you
Hoogie?
remember that?
He
was
has a
just-
journal.
I actually didn't consult the journal though, that just came from my brain because I remember liking the name.
Micah, you're a sicko.
What?
Yeah, that's wild, but also
Yeah,
I
God.
respect it.
Yeah, sicko memory brain.
Sicko Memory Brain. That's my favorite anime right now. Sicko Anime Brain. Sicko.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
It's really great.
It's great. It's like a spiritual successor to Psychopass. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Sicko Memory Brain.
Nice.
It's the Japanese version of Identity, the John Cusack and Ray Liotta
Ooh.
movie.
Whoa. You'd think weird choice for an anime sort of redux, but there you have it.
And again, my apologies for this, but I am currently just very quickly making a
No,
cleric's
no.
spell list.
If
How
anything,
could you
I
do
was
this?
going to apologize for bullshitting around so much.
Hmm.
Eh.
So
No, your bullshitting is fine.
Woohoo.
As long as
That's
we
good,
live.
because I will continue to bullshit.
Whoa.
Wow, rude.
What?
Bullshit
Is it?
derogatory in parentheses.
Bullshit.
Hey, when do you add the lemon juice. What?
Ow.
Oh man, be big hungry for this.
Okay. Now then. We're good. Except she doesn't have her domain spells or her extra heals, but her channel divinity. But it's okay. Don't worry
Take
about
care
it.
of that for next week.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Right now, she is just going to go and cast Bless. Which is a 5-foot emanation. That was a 5-foot emanation. That's not very large.
Yep.
So she's actually
I mean,
going
she can-
to take a 5-foot step first, and then cast Bless.
Then she can use an action on other turns to expand it.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how it worked.
Yep.
Starting the turn after you cast Bless, you can use a single action, which has a concentrate trait to increase the emanation's radius by 5 feet.
Yep.
Ah, how nice.
The card seems so comfy in this in 2E. It's like pretty hard to lose it.
Boom. Okay. So right now, Quint, Magna, Seraphina, and oh no,
So also, it wouldn't be very useful because we have Inspired Courage from Biblo. I'm just realizing because they wouldn't stack because they're both status bonuses, right?
they're both status bonuses. She is not going to cast Bless. Never mind.
All right.
Uncast. She is
Nice.
going to cast Raven Feeblement.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
Feeble his ass.
Yes, she is going to point at the dire bear currently bearing down on Talos and go. Bzzz.
Yep.
Oh, she needs an attack roll. A +1 isn't going to cut it. That's. That'll do. Oh, 9. Why is it a... Oh, because of... I see. Alright. Oh. Well, she rolled a 5. Some days, you miss.
It happens. Yep.
With your Ray of Enfeeblement. Oh, sorry. Quint, it's your turn.
That's me. I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna take a little step over next to this hated little god gnome thing. And then I'm gonna enable my one-shot, one-kill. It is my first attack of the round. And I'm gonna fire at the gentleman infringing upon Talos' rights.
No threat on me.
Biblo winks at you
Fuck.
specifically to inspire you.
Can I hero point that?
No, you cannot.
No.
Yes, of course you can.
Alright. I mean, fucking re-roll that bad boy, baby.
Remember, you can right-click and just re-roll with hero point. If you right-click
Okay.
on the
Oh.
entry in the...
Okay, re-roll using a hero point.
Well,
That's better.
you rolled better.
Not a critical fail. It is touch, I will say.
It's touch?
Isn't
Wait.
it? Like, there's a fuck. I mean, it's a gun.
There's no touch in... there is no
Oh,
touch
okay.
AC in Pathfinder 2e.
Oop. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, your bullet misses
Okay.
the
Well,
gigantic
yeah,
bear.
you rolled a.
Yeah, you went from a 1 to a 3.
It's
Yeah.
better
Or
than a
4,
1.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Strictly speaking, it is.
Can only go up from there on.
Yeah!
Unless
8 Eyes. It
It
is
is
your
my
turn.
turn.
Two things. I noticed
Okay.
that you have taken 8 points of damage for some reason. You might want to heal yourself.
What?
Um,
Okay.
You're below maximum
No,
health.
I know. I'm surprised. Okay, and
And you should grab. You didn't grab Inspire Courage onto yourself.
oh goddamn, I always forget. Sorry, where is it?
Can I repeat this in the chat? No, I'll just throw it on you. Never mind.
Appreciate it.
Be inspired.
Okay, it is
Alright.
now your turn.
Entering. Oh wait, I forgot that the macro's broken. 1 second.
Macro.
The macro for Gorilla Stance is broken, right?
Gorilla
It
Stance
should
be.
isn't.
Let's see.
Flurry of
The
blows is
macro
broken.
for Flurry of Blows is.
Activating Gorilla Stance. Now it's Gorilla versus Bear. The
gone-
famous
gone-
theory of the famous
Gorilla mode.
the famous premise of who would win, a gorilla or a bear in the forest. Well, solve
It's a
that
polar bear.
right now.
It's a polar bear. Have you seen the size of those things?
But this isn't a polar bear.
I know.
Mm.
A gorilla. No,
This
I
is
think,
a
I
much-
think a
This
gorilla.
is a
This is
dire
much
bear.
larger
This is
than a
bigger.
polar bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a
Well,
gorilla-
we're
This
about,
bear
we're
is
about,
20 feet tall.
Gorilla is like person sized. You can't fuck
Yeah.
with a bear.
Could a dire gorilla or a dire bear win in a fight?
That's a
Well,
better
It
question.
Dire gorilla, I don't know how big it is, but you know,
Listen,
bear fight maybe.
we're about to answer this premise now. I'm gonna go punch a bear.
Oh shit.
Can the dire
Uh,
gorilla wield
question.
weapons?
Oh my god.
Question: is this a terrain walkable? Or-
It's difficult.
Okay, so I will be attacking this bear.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh wait, what is my walk speed again? I always forget.
25.
It's.
But
Thank you.
also, if you just keep moving the.
Oh yeah.
It'll change color.
There we go.
Also, you probably have faster because you're a monk. So
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, it's 30 for you.
And now we're about to initiate combat between gorilla and bear.
I always forget you're a monk. Congratulations. Monk's the best.
Thank you, I think.
Yeah.
But here we go. I always forget which tab it is. There we go. Oh god damn it. This isn't it.
Nope, just roll an attack roll. It's under actions.
Give me
it's just you doing 2 attack rolls with only 1 action.
Well, I'm trying to find it. Is it where is it?
It's the
Under actions.
It's under the strikes. Under
Oh.
actions. The second tab.
Not okay, I'm
Should
in
be right at the
encounter.
top.
It's Gorilla Slam. Oh, strikes. There we go. Yeah. Strike.
Gorilla stance strikes is what you want. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that does not land as you sort of punch into the soft fur and dense muscle of the bear. It doesn't really seem to affect it all that much.
Oh no, the college thesis is turning out very poorly. I need to quickly. I assume that I don't have another attack because I walked.
No, the thing with Flurry of Blows is that you make 2 attacks.
Yeah.
That probably didn't work out.
Well,
What college did you go to that your thesis could be gorilla versus bear?
well, hold on. Before we
Irwin's.
no, let's establish this because it's important for playing 8 Eyes. With Flurry of Blows, you make 2 attacks for 1 action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but don't they
That's-
suffer
that's
from
how-
minor action
Yes.
penalty? Yeah,
Yeah, but you still get to make 2 attacks.
which I just So
Yeah.
Right.
the first and the second just now,
Right.
Yeah.
So you have 1 more action left.
which is
Yeah.
which is either I can attack again or
Yeah.
which will not work out.
It'll be at -10.
Yeah, and I've so far not done anything.
Might roll 20.
Actually, it'll be
You rolled
minus
2
8
twos in a row.
because it's agile.
No, it's 10 because he's using Gorilla Slam.
Well, fine.
Gorilla Slam is an agile. Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. Let's go for it.
I mean, you
Well,
could
we're
use just kick and do an agile attack.
I'll do that. How do I do that?
Just
At
use a
least, let me
regular
check.
unarmed attack strike.
As long as
Is that a
Gorilla
macro?
Stance doesn't.
Let me open up.
Oh, never mind. Gorilla Stance specifies the only strikes you can make are Gorilla Slam unarmed attacks. So you cannot make normal unarmed attacks unless you want to drop the stance.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just, while I'm here, let's just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? I get mauled to death by a dire bear that, you know, is,
Hey, that was your best roll. Unfortunately, had you rolled that earlier, you would have hit.
but no, yeah.
In this case, you do not, as you just thud into the
Wait.
side of the bear, which
Would it
continues.
hit with a +1?
No.
No, okay. Because it has backswing. Backswing is automated, so I wanted
Oh.
to check.
Good to know.
Well, I guess here becomes the time of my contempt of this thesis taking a failing grade as I get mauled to death. Let us go. Fucking fight me, bear.
Cecil, is your turn.
All right, so here. I was trying to. So would this be? Oh, second. Would this be 30 feet?
That'd be 25. Oh, yes, it
no,
would be
I was
30
just-
feet because of the.
The dragon? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just trying to
dragon
think of what I
vertebra.
wanna do. Yeah. So yeah, I can only go 25 feet, I believe. Yeah. Here, I will. I'll at least start moving in, just a bit. Pop over the dragon vertebra,
Mhm.
and then I will eat some magic at this dragon,
At the dragon or the bear?
or at the bear. Yeah.
That makes more sense.
As I cast telekinetic projectile at it and eat a rock at it from the ground. Damn it!
The rock bounces off of the bear. The bear seems generally upset. Alright, it is now Frostbite's turn. He is grabbed, flat-footed, and immobilized. That is a bummer for him. But it's not like he wants to move around, so he's just going to start hitting the bear with his large cleaver. I rolled poorly. So he is then going to realize that his damage is incorrect. He is then going to... Alright, rather than using another oversized cleaver attack, because that will be -5, he's going to use an unarmed strike, which is going to be a big icy fist, because his only big icy fist is currently in the bear's mouth, he's just going to headbutt the bear.
Nice. Headbutt it in the nuts. No!
Alright, he's gonna try doing it again, why not?
I think Kay has been the only one who's successfully hit this bear so far.
Yeah, these bears
Which
are
is-
fucking hard to hit.
Depressing.
They're big.
Yeah.
They're pretty burly bears. But also, rolls to hit have been generally poor.
Bad.
Y'all inherited my bad luck.
So that can only last so long.
Is that a challenge?
You say that, yeah.
So long, but of course, whether or not that's...
Well, I mean, it really can only last so long because we could all die.
Yeah,
Yes.
Talos is
shit,
your turn.
yeah.
You are large. Very true.
It sounded like you made like a little like seal noise.
I think that was Leica, actually.
That was me.
Adding an onto my large.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know. It's just, it's fun.
Do you, though?
Yes.
Do you?
Do I? Oh boy.
Talos.
I'm go. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm reading my options. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is attack with my shield boss.
Very well. You punched
Oh, I
the
did
bear.
target.
You did not target the bear, but I can tell you that the bear does have an AC of... Actually, what does the bear have an AC of? That's a bummer.
What?
The bear has an AC of 24.
I'm back.
So
That's tragic.
close.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do.
We're this close to greatness.
Wait, what does it not say what it does? You know what? I'm gonna save that. I feel like I'm gonna need that for something really important. Is it there? I'm gonna attack again.
Okay. Hey!
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Finally.
Your first attack pushes the bear back up enough that with your second, you're able to slam it right in the nose.
Say a word. Let's slap him.
All right.
Oh.
Was that just a regular roll for damage? Yes, it was. So that
It was
gets
a regular,
doubled
my
to
bad.
26. Kabam. Urgh.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's at nice health.
Nice.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna raise my shield. Staring at it.
I'm glad that even the developers are children. Be below the Bell Dabbler, it is your turn as Inspire Courage falls off of everyone at once.
Sure.
Oh man, that bear illusion really bums little below out. Let's see here. It's probably
That
a
bear
good
illusion
target.
spared you from at least one, probably
Oh.
2 bear attacks, so.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then. Man. About one level 2 spell left. I will put Inspire Courage back up again, for sure. Because that's
Hell
handy.
yeah.
People like to have
It
it
is, yeah.
till I get
That
something
plus
better.
that plus one could be all the difference between us not hitting.
It
and,
certainly could be.
yeah.
And let me look at these guys. Really picked some goofy ass spells here. Shit. Okay, what's this range on this? 15-foot cone. Need the ruler. That's not gonna cut it. Fuck. Simply not good. My positioning is bad. Ah, boy. Okay. Would quickening people be helpful for a turn? It would give you an extra move action at the beginning of your turn to either step or stride with.
I mean, yeah, it is pretty useful to have. What
Would
what spell is it?
It's called Loose Times Arrow. I'm just wondering if giving everybody like an extra
Is
Like
it
an
a
extra bit of wiggle time to like position would be helpful or not in this.
is it another performance thing,
It's just a
or is it just
spell.
spell?
No, it's
Just a
just a
spell.
transmutation spell.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna because I know you can't have two performances going at the same time. So,
No.
but yeah, I think it would help, right? It's let's see, move. Let's us get a little maneuver a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe it would let people get to where they need to be. Alright, I'm gonna stay where I am and I'm gonna cast Loose Time Zero. And I hope
I could probably
that
get around the bear and get
helps.
flanking going with Talos on my turn.
Everybody is quickened
All right.
Nice.
for a turn until it's my turn again.
All right.
And it's extra movement at the beginning of your turn, I believe.
Look at
Alright,
all
take
these
your buffs.
fast effects.
Yeah, take your
Alright.
buffs.
I will.
My effects are so saddest.
You have 2 Inspire Courages on you, Quint.
Yep. There you go.
That's just how inspired he is.
Just that inspired. Okay.
I'm put like 20 of them on there.
All right. Dire Bear numero uno. All right. It is. Oh, it has the Mauler ability. So it is going to use its first strike to continue to try and bite Frostbite. I forgot to target Frostbite. I'm forgetting to target things. However, I do recall that a 24 still hits Frostbite from before. Dealing poor Frostbite that much damage, but that is plus an additional 4 because of the Dire Bear's Mauler ability.
Ooh.
Yep.
As Frostbite is, as the bear unleashes from Frostbite's arm and then chomps down onto his shoulder, still gripping him, is then going to use one of its claw attacks to sort of lash out at the oh, actually, now that I look at it, he doesn't actually have grab on his jaws. He has it on his claws. Well, I'll have to remember that. So on the bright side, Frostbite is no longer grabbed because he's not going to keep grabbing him. So I can knock those off. So it's just going to give Frostbite another bite and then lash out at Kea and 8 Eyes with its claws. So first at 8 Eyes.
Hey.
Dealing a mighty 50. Oops, dealing the bear 15
himself.
damage.
Yes.
Bop. Dealing a mighty 15 damage as 8 Eyes gets slashed. And Kea, it swipes at you with its final attack.
Okay.
Hitting you for a nasty 12 damage as it slaps you. Ooh, you don't have to take it twice.
I undid it, I think.
You did. That's okay. I won't make you do that. And yeah, that exhausts this bear. It is now Magna's turn. Magna is Magna doesn't really want to move. So what she's going to do is she's going to look at Quint's gun and just like looking around. That is the large, even though Quint hasn't hit anything with it, it is the most dangerous looking weapon that she sees around her. And she is going to go to Quint. Quint, show me your gun for a sec.
I kind of like confusedly hold it out to her.
Oh hell yeah!
I
she's gonna do,
appreciate you're not
magic
making
weapon.
an innuendo. Before she grabs onto your gun and invokes a magical incantation, causing the gun to glow with arcane light as it is ensorcelled
Hell yeah!
with magic.
Okay.
Hell yeah, we love ensorcelment.
We love it.
It is
I'm
now the other
excited
Dire
for-
Bear's turn.
I'm excited for remaster because remaster's gonna add a scaling version of magic weapon. So
That is cool.
Oh,
that'll be pretty cool. Yeah. So it won't be useful for only at the first level.
Dire Bear is going to take a 5-foot step
Uh-oh.
as it starts just sort of shifting around Talos. And it is then going to try and bite Talos past his shield.
oh.
He misses. It bites onto the shield but is unable to get past Talos' guard. So it is then going to try and swipe him with its claw. Oh, that one hits.
Ugh.
For a nasty 10 damage to Talos.
Can I block?
Yes, you can.
Sure. Wait,
Excuse me.
if I block now,
undo.
does it do anything?
Yes. Block
Do I
and
just click the
damage.
block thing?
No,
Okay, boom.
I do. So,
Thank
Talos Brave Soul's shield absorbs 7 damage with the additional 3 damage making it through. Their shield is also damaged for 3. Good job, shield.
Good job, Shield.
Good job, Shield.
And that is the end of the bear's turn. It is now Kaya's turn.
Okay, I have 3 things that I would like to do.
You have 3 actions with which to do them.
Actually, I have 4 because I'm
Right.
quickened.
Yes, an
So
extra-
I
extra
would
strike.
I would like to step back if I can move my character. Please let me move my character a little bit back this way.
The bear does not have attacks of opportunity.
Hallelujah. Okay, so you know what? I'll go a little bit here. I'll peek out because what I need to do is I can use my cantrip, I think. Not my cantrip, my hex. I'm going to hex a bear using Wildling Word.
Hexabear? Oh no, there's 6 of them.
That was dumb.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so it needs to make a save.
Okay. All right. So, bear, make a DC will save. Bah.
Fuck.
At least it still
Okay.
takes a -2 to trying to hurt you.
All right. So it will.
Yep.
It is unable to attack you. Or rather, it is able to attack you, but it'll take a -2 to trying to hit you.
Yes.
Very good.
And then I will cast Healing Plaster so that I have the thing.
Have the mud at the ready.
I have the mud at the ready. And then I'm going to try to treat wounds on Friendo here.
Okay.
Treat wounds. Treat wounds.
I'll be a rabbit.
Okay.
Expert is DC 20 plus 10 healing. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try the expert check.
Okay. I believe in you.
Thank you.
Also, you have a hero point.
Yes, that is why I am doing this. Reroll with hero point.
Hey. Okay.
Very nice.
Roll your healing.
So success, he gets 2d8 plus 10 because
Okay. So
expert check.
that
Nice.
is 18 additional health.
Very nice.
So I'll just
You slap that mud on him.
Yeah.
and he
Another 10,
looks
right?
at you kind of wildly and angrily even at first before realizing It is helping, and like sort of like quizzically looks at you for slapping mud on him, and then sort of just shrugs and goes back to fighting the bear.
It's a 2d8 plus 10, right?
Yeah, because I did the expert
So
level
it should
check.
Be it should be another 10 back to him then.
I added it.
Oh, okay. I noticed.
It only
So-
said he's healed for 8.
Yes, and then I went in and added an
Okay.
additional 10
Okay.
manually.
Okay.
It's on the recording. You can't tell me otherwise.
Okay. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Okay. Good turn, Kea. It is now Seraphina Lightbringer's turn. She is going to... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I just put this in, so of course. She is going to try and do this. As she focuses on the bear that is fighting Talos and attempts to calm its anger.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
What? What do you mean success by -4? It failed. I don't know what it's talking about. Is there a modifier
Is it
here?
because...
Is it because it's an animal?
Might be.
That's odd. Any emotions and facts are suppressed and the creature can't use hostile emotions. If the target is subject to hostile, ceases to be affected by common emotions. And then when I mouse over success, it's saying incapacitation. I am...
Yeah, that's a trait.
Sure is.
Oh, maybe it's because her sheet isn't finished completely?
No, that's... The bear's sheet is fine. And it's what's rolling, so...
Oh, if a spell that has the incapacitation trait, any creature with more than twice the spell's level treats the result of the check to prevent being incapacitated by the spell as 1 degree of success better.
Oh!
You said decapitated?
Incapacitation.
Incapacitation, yeah.
Oh,
Here, I'll
okay.
just copy and paste it because I can't speak well.
Thank you very much, Toom. That's
Yep.
very helpful. I need to memorize these keywords a bit better. So, the dire bear looks slightly calmer, but still intent on your demise. He's now just going about it in a very chill fashion. As Seraphina goes, "Nyeh," and is going to sort of use her additional move to maneuver over here and use a single action heal on Frostbite. Hey, dealing a maximum of 9 health.
Nice.
And suddenly, Frostbite's looking a lot better.
Cool.
Quint, it is your turn.
Now is my time.
Your weapon glows with a mighty power.
With the power of God on my side.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
It's not God. but, give it
That's
to
something
me.
I should have said. God damn it.
Blam!
Hey, nice.
When Tron likes anime, it's canon.
Yeah. A
Okay. Which bear were you shooting? The
The-
one that you have targeted. That makes sense. All right,
yes.
kablam! Roar! Oh.
And Now I will reload my musket and fire once again. Nope.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, it was a good try.
You tried. You couldn't handle the power though.
All right.
Wasn't strong enough.
Avice, it is your turn.
Once again, it is time to test my thesis. This time with the company of Blue Diamond Almonds in bold habanero barbecue.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
You shall
Yeah,
not
you
stand
should,
this flurry of blows. Also,
You should
what?
try to you should try to move to the other side so you get flanking. You have an extra action to just move, so
Yeah,
might as
you
well
have an
use it,
extra
right?
move action you can
I
use.
do that.
I mean, you gotta move around it.
Oh, I see. All right, cunt. All right,
Wait.
1 second.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can still probably get there, but I love that. Those almonds
Can't
sure are spicy, my god.
Wow.
There we go. Are you happy now?
No,
Yeah.
because flanking would be here.
No,
Oh fuck.
no, it would be here or here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
'Cause
Okay, here we
he's-
go.
'cause He's covering
Roll
the
it.
stairs.
Punch. Oh,
Remember to press T to target too.
Wait, does flanking not give you like a bonus? How does it work?
It does.
It does.
It's just he didn't press T to target, so it didn't
Oh, okay.
press it there.
should I?
No,
much of
a bonus
because
does it
even
get?
with flanking, it doesn't matter.
Awesome.
You rolled a
Love
4.
it. Damn it! These habaneros are bland now. Let's try it again.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
that hit! Congratulations!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damage.
Yeah, you rolled it. You dealt it to yourself.
What? Oh,
Don't worry, I got you. As you punch the
Yeah.
dire bear hard enough for that it actually goes, "Urgh," and
yeah.
starts
And-
whirling on you as it seems very displeased that you had punched it so.
I can do another.
You can actually, yes.
Here we go. Shit.
You punch it. It turns around to look at you, and you go to punch it, and it's just like staring at you angrily, and you just sort of like lightly bap it on its nose.
Well,
Mm.
that's embarrassing. I had my turn.
Okay. Cecil. Highwind.
All right. How much movement would it cost me to get to here? Could I go there?
Yes, it doesn't cost you
Okay.
extra movement. That tree is pretty
Okay,
well
oh,
into the
sure.
ground.
All right. Yeah. I think that should count as flanking. So yeah,
Yes, it
I'll go
does.
there, and then I will with my remaining 3 actions, I will do a spell strike on this bear. So I get my rapier at the ready,
Spell combat.
and go blam! I do a shocking. I send electricity shocking through my rapier as I stab it into the bear.
Wowee. You ever?
Yeah.
As the bear is zorched and it screams, roars in pain and anger as you both stab and electrocute it at the same time.
Tasing it.
The bear looks severely injured at this point.
Nice. And then with my last action, I will use my focus spell, Shielding Strike, to raise my shield as I also do another stab.
Haha!
Stab! But I miss. Well, yeah, my shield's up at least. And my conflux spell has recharged my spell strike, so.
Okay. And with that, we come back to Frostbite.
Frostbite!
Frostbite is quickened, but he is not going to move because he's in the perfect place he wants to be, in between a gigantic bear and other people. And also, right now, he is not taking moments of clarity and is therefore incapable of thinking beyond, I want to hit this bear with my giant cleaver, which is exactly what he's going to do.
Aww.
Well, that was a bummer. But he can still punch the bear.
Even with flanking, you didn't get a.
Hey.
All of it was calculated in. He just
oh
missed.
my god.
Although actually, wait a second. That's a plus-
Modifier's only +8.
It should give you like a, yeah, in that little like list of pluses and minuses, it should give you what the flank
Yeah, it's
is. 'Cause
including
I don't know what
the
it is.
Inspire Courage.
Yeah.
The
You still
the
see
flanking
yeah.
is just decreasing his AC, the bear's AC rather.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't give us a bonus.
oh shit.
It hides us so we don't know because we technically are supposed to know the AC.
Oh,
So,
that's fair. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Sal sees it.
I got 5e brain. That's what's happening here.
Okay, so Frostbite will punch the dire bear, successfully hit it, and roll max damage? No, not max damage, but roll pretty good damage as he punches the dire bear in the back of the head and also grabs the dire bear. Laughing maniacally as he does so, as now the bear is in as the position has been reversed. He's then going to try and punch the bear again. Or actually he's going to headbutt the bear, I guess, because he's holding onto the bear. That doesn't really do very much. But
Yeah.
he does do some damage, and the bear is now grabbed by Frostbite. Talos, it is your turn.
Seeing that everybody's kind of like quote unquote kind of safe-ish. Actually, oh fuck. Let me ask something. If if I were to shove the bear like backwards, what would happen to a little friend here that's gonna be in the path of that?
Current positioning, I think it would like move to the squares right next to Cecil. If you were like
Also-
down a square,
Oh
you
yeah,
would push
'cause
it.
it's gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
If
why
you-
would you shove it?
Huh?
Why would you shove it?
I'm
For the fun
to
of it.
get it. Yeah, get away from the thirsted party. They can handle the other one. You're just gonna beat on this one, right?
If you were strong enough to push a really big bear, why wouldn't you?
I just mean it fucks up. It means I have to waste
Where
an
do
action
we
to get
even
back to
begin
position.
with that premise?
Well,
It's
I mean,
rude.
Right now we got flanking bonus. We got all that set up. We got
Mm.
surrounded.
You know, you raise a great point. Does he have flat-footed for flanking?
He does.
Yep.
You are currently flanking with Cecil.
Want to attack harder?
You do have a hero point left.
I will. Shit, I don't want to use that. But okay, I'll use my hero point.
Okay, just
Yeah,
right
you
click
just
and
right click and chat.
Yeah.
Hey! heaven and hell.
Elementary. Watson.
all right, roll that damage. Ah, and this time it is critical damage as you slam into the dire bear with your shield, dealing dire damage, and the dire bear is looking like it's on its last legs.
I then go to finish the job.
Okay. You hit that bear. Alright.
Close.
Unfortunately, the bear is able to just sort of knock away the shield just enough that it does not take further injury.
I will raise my shield.
Indeed. You are now
And then my
protected
turn.
from the bear.
Okay, let's see. Are you? Fuck. Wait. Nope. Never mind. Well, good luck, friend. I believe in you.
Biblo Beldabler.
Okay. Let's use my extra movement to scoot.
Burp. 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 All right. Cecil, you are in the 60-foot emanation, but just barely.
Ah, thank God. Okay.
You don't need it. You're tough.
Well, yeah, I want a +1.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to cast color spray on the bear. What's the shortcut to target again? Is it Shift or Control T?
Just T.
Just T.
Mhm.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's doing the little thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Haver,
I'll get used to this eventually.
Jake, and Nuva, don't forget to grab Inspire Courage.
Oh,
Oh,
Ew.
yeah, thank you.
Now cast color spray on.
Sorry, I'm getting sleepy.
All right. A spray of colors sprays out. Let's place a 15-foot cone. Oops.
Oh shit. Will I get my friends? Oh no.
No.
I'm an idiot. Oh. Okay. Cool.
Well, so if
Ooh.
you go by the arc, technically yes, you would hit frostbite. If you go by the
Ah.
actual squares that get affected by color spray, no.
Okay.
Which is technically
Let's
what
do
we
that.
use.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. This bear has to make a will save or despair.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's like Danganronpa up in here. Ah,
Ah,
shit.
it's incapacitation again.
incapacitation.
Incapacitation.
All right, so the bear is dazzled for a round.
Okay.
Hey, that's something at least.
That's something.
Means he has to make a d20 roll to see if he can actually hit.
Yeah. Well. Have at it.
As the bear is now covered in paint. The bear goes as it slaps at this beautiful illusory colors currently covering its face, before whirling and trying to stab the last thing that hit it, which stab. Yes, he's going to stab you, Adise, as he pulls out a dagger.
Well, I didn't expect this.
Yeah, he's going to try and claw you. That hits, or does it?
What?
I am currently rolling the dazzled effect because you are
yes.
concealed.
I think it's DC 5, plat check
Yep.
DC 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
He misses.
Thank God. I didn't like to be stabbed.
Blinded by the color spray. He's then going to whirl towards Frostbite and try to bite him again because he tastes good. Uh-oh.
Well,
On the bright
Does
side, he rolled
color
poorly for
spray-
damage. Oh, yep. Color spray. Unfortunately, this time he does succeed.
Oh well.
As
Wow.
he slams his jaws down onto the Frostbite's shoulder, causing
Oof.
the elf to cry out in pain as blood sprays from the wound. The bear is then going to slash with its claw. Yeah, at Frostbite again. No, that's Frostbite's attacks, not the bear's. Oh, not. There we go. Paw. Oh boy. That does hit, or does it?
or does it?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Oh.
As
Well, I better
Frostbite
get Seven Eyes ready.
is slammed around repeatedly by the bear's new refocus on him. The big man looking severely under the weather after that. It is now Magna's turn. Magna has cast some spells. Okay. giant bear, stop stabbing my friend. Maybe focus on this other big guy. As she casts Enlarge for a second time.
Whoa! He's big now.
Yes.
16 eyes.
Holy.
I'm gonna wreck your shit.
Says the bear. As you grow one
This
size
gorilla
this big.
thesis has turned to dire.
Ain't no way.
What?
The other dire bear is going to start running away.
Oh,
Well, okay. It is currently, because it does have calm emotions on it. Yeah, no, it's gonna try and keep trying to kill you. So it is going to first take a nice snap at your friend of mine, Talos, and actually getting past the shield, and Talos, you're forced to sort of jerk away as it bites onto your new half plate and shakes you around a little before you're able to get away from it, dealing you a mighty 22 damage. Before it whirls on Cecil with one of its mighty claws.
Hey!
Just
Thank
barely
God.
missing. Cecil having fortunately raised his shield. It is then going to, why not? It'll try hitting you with its other claw. This time it hits.
No! I will use my reaction to block some of the damage that's coming.
All right, that's probably wise. Okay. Bung. As Cecil, you take it on your shield, taking only 5 damage. As you feel the reverberating impact of the giant claw shake through your arm, leaving your fingers
Goddamn.
numb.
Cecil grimaces.
Kea, is
Then I
your
get the
turn.
grimace shake.
all right. I'm going to assume Seraphina has plans to heal Frostbite.
She shakes her
So-
head emphatically.
Okay, cool. Then I am going to attack a bear with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Damage. Though I don't know if that was critical damage.
No, that was not critical damage, so I'll just deal critical damage to it.
Okay, thank you.
Because you should be dealing base 2d4 plus 5 at this point.
Okay.
So yeah, you fire a ray of frost off, and it hits the bear right between the eyes. The one facing Talos, yes?
No, the
No,
one
this one.
facing. Yeah.
The one you targeted. That makes sense.
Yes.
All right. As a great, as a frosty ray slams into the side of the bear, creating a massive, jagged patch of ice upon its body, freezing through its fur and causing it to roar in pain as its skin is frozen solid beneath.
God damn.
It is still, however, coming.
Yep. And then for my last action, I'm going to consume an elixir of life.
Tasty. All right. Seraphina Lightbringer is going to recall that she has a thingy here called a Divine Pool. And I'm just going to drag this one heal spell up into 2nd level just so I can cast it at 2nd level with 2 actions. as she casts it into Frostbite in an effort to keep him mobile. Vroom. As she places a hand on Frostbite's back and calmly speaks some words, and Frostbite feels the healing effects, the mercy of Korra flow through his body and healing his wounds. Frostbite takes no damage. I clicked on the wrong button. That's better. As Frostbite's health bar continues to seesaw back and forth. It's good to be a giant pile of hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, right, this is still Seraphina's turn. So that was 2 of her actions. Loose times arrow is only 1 action, right? It is only 1 round, correct?
Yeah, 1 turn. Yeah.
Okay, it's
My
not. It,
turn, yeah.
yeah, it never.
That should be out. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Should be out
never
now, yeah.
popped off. So. I'm
Yeah,
just
it was
gonna-
because it was it just was a normal status effect.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we
Wasn't
went
an
through it
observation set
already,
there.
so I'm just gonna knock it off everybody so that we're not confused. Da-dee, da-dee.
Is there a way for me to get rid of that then?
I don't
Or-
know. It's just something that
Okay.
I will need to recall. I think.
Okay. I will also try to keep it in mind so I can remind you.
Appreciated. She is then going to use a single action to do the same thing. As she goes, more healing. More!
She's what I aspire to be.
I have no offensive output whatsoever, she says for some reason. Okay. Frostbite has been pumped full of positive energy to the point that he's positively glowing. And Seraphina Lightbringer ends her turn. Quint, it is your turn.
That's me. Okay. Reload. Shoot. Jesus Christ, man. Reload. Alright, I'm gonna go back to getting close to falling asleep again.
Man, that's depressing.
I know. It's pretty bad.
Some days ones happen.
Yeah, it's several though this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. It is what it is.
It is what it is. 8 eyes.
C'est la vie.
You know how
You
it
are
is?
big.
I am big. Wait, I can't. I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, I seem to have found myself in a bit of a upgrade, and I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, you know how you know how it goes.
You're big enough to grapple it now.
Oh yeah.
You are big enough to grapple it now, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna throw away any caution of the wind and grab this bloody bear. Is that a macro?
Yeah,
Uh,
well,
1 second, I
Is it
seem
4th of
to.
July?
What?
no, it's
I
the
hear
2nd of
people
July.
exploding things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're gonna
There you
do
go.
that early. Where? Thank
put it in
you.
the chat for you.
Thank you, buddy. All right, here we go. Target.
Oh, you
Target.
untargeted it. There you go.
And here we go.
No! You did so good.
Wow.
Look.
As it turns out, it's really difficult to grapple a 20-foot tall bear.
If only.
You came really
Wait,
close, though.
Wait, let me see if we've got a fucking
Hero point?
hero
I
point.
don't think I think you've used one, have you?
I have never used it. I have a hero point.
So
Might
yeah,
I-
right click and right click it in chat and
But-
roll.
Oh, okay. Let me use this up. I have used up my hero point.
No, you
Here
have
we-
to keep it there so you can right click and re-roll.
What? Oh,
You can
okay.
right click in chat and click re-roll using hero point.
Let me see. Right click in chat.
Right on the graph.
Reroll and reroll using hero point. Here we go.
There you go. Oh,
Well,
that's the illusion of free choice.
some days,
Ones happen.
yeah. Or in this case,
I'm a little bit
4.
mad about that actually, but oh well. I end my turn.
I
mean, yeah, you
it's
still
not
have
the
2
end of your
actions
turn.
left.
You still have 2 actions.
Right, wait, what can I do? Can I
Just-
attack?
Just
Yeah.
punch him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! All right, we can make this up. Okay. All right. I guess that plan's out the window. Strike.
That's unfortunate.
Strike.
You still have an action.
I end my turn,
Good
and I will
gravy.
say nothing.
Yes, perhaps less
All right.
said about this, the better. Cecil, it's your turn.
All right. Thanks to the focus spell earlier. I have my spell strike back, so I will. Let me see what I have at the ready again. I'm not sure how. Sal's, how would you think this would work?
Telekinetic maneuver.
Yeah.
With a rush
Would
of
it with the size?
move a foe or something they carry. You can attempt to disarm, shove, or trip the target. You can attempt to disarm. You can shove or trip a target using a spell attack roll instead of an athletics check. Pretty straightforward.
I was just making sure because I don't know if it ever specifies if the size thing counts with magic or not.
It never says that magic is accepted, so my thought is that it would not be. So unless you were large also, this probably, you would not be able to telekinetic maneuver the huge
Yeah,
bear.
okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah, I'll go with your rolling on that. But for now, I'll instead use spell strike with telekinetic projectile as I surround my rapier and I guess like
With random
pure
crap.
magical force. Yeah, it gets covered in sharp rocks as I slant and I stab into the bear.
Okay. Stab that bear.
Slashing. There we go.
Nice stab at that bear.
Hell yeah.
Oop. Papa. Kappa. The bear is
Looks like it's
barely alive. Ah ha ha ha. And with
Ahaha.
that, we will return to the beginning
Wait,
of the.
I still have an
I'm
action
sorry.
left. And with my last action. No, Talos is going to be before this bear, so I'm going to risk it all and try to stab it again. Ah, no.
The
Okay.
bear.
Oh, wait, I still have a hero point.
I mean, you could.
Hey!
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, you hit the bear.
I stabbed that bear.
You stab that bear as it whirls back and you back on you after your last blow, and just as it's about to clamp down on your face, you stab it
whirl
through its
around.
eye.
Hell yeah. I whirl around and just...
The bear jerks before slamming into the ground with an earth-shaking thud and turning into a big skull.
Hell yeah.
And with that, we'll come around back to Frostbite. This is the top of round 4. It's 5 minutes to 10. We have gone over the hard stop for Nuva and the usual
Yes.
stop for everyone else. So, with that, we are
Next
going to end for the night. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed tonight's session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
In-
big.
I got to kill the bear.
One goal met,
You got to
my
kill
last,
the bear.
My last minute hero point.
and I got to see a sea of red.
Yeah, and you
Oh.
got to. Yeah, that turn was. You know, everybody has those sometimes, and
Yeah.
Tragic.
it is what it is. But
I
hey,
rolled
you're big now.
3 ones in a
I'm
row.
big. I'm enjoying that.
Once it was
Oh
depressing.
god, I gotta turn the voice off.
There's a 1 in 2,000 chance of that happening, which
it
seems like
happened to
low
me.
odds,
Huh.
but it's actually not that bad. I mean, there was one time where I rolled 3 20s in a row while critting a player and killed him.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I remember when someone.
So you're where all our luck has gone.
I remember when one of the NPCs in an important investigation and my friend towards my character with his trident out, and I had to just all I had to do was just put my trident down or let go, and I rolled it, and it was like what, a critical failure. So he just like
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
just
jerked
he
it
leaped
right
onto
into his
the-
face,
Jesus.
Yep.
and he was more than like he just died instantly. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
There's no
Aristus.
possible. There's no possible way I can fail this.
Hey,
Famous
Oh,
last words.
I have a
For
question.
that guy.
Yes.
So Tower Shield is Tower Shield supposed to let you be able to take cover?
Yes.
You can raise the shield and take cover as another action.
Okay. How does that work? Am I supposed to be prone like this?
No.
No.
No,
No,
it's
that's
just a
just-
second action where you take cover, and it improves your. You can always take cover if you're prone. It's just the tower
Yeah.
shield wall lets you do it when you're not prone, because
Yeah.
it's just like.
Or behind us, or behind a big wall.
I
Mhm.
guess how would I toggle that?
That's a good question.
Is that in the
Uh,
actions?
I think.
Oh,
yeah,
it is. It
there's
is
no-
actually.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
hey.
yeah, there is. Yeah, I forgot
There
about
it is.
that. Yeah.
Hog.
Yeah, there's a cover effect that lets you pick it. Yeah,
Lesser standard great. Okay, well, what is that?
it'd be standard, I believe, or
Alright,
no,
good
it'd
to
be
know.
I'm not sure.
It's big shield.
Here, 1 second. Cover. Here. Here's the effect. There you go.
Hey. All right, you might want
Cover,
to
and
just
then when you drag it in, I think
shove
it'd
that
be,
into your hotbar.
Yeah, it'd be greater cover, I believe, is the +4.
Why? Okay.
Cool. But with that, we will conclude.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Until next week when we finish off the next bear.
And another bear shows up.
Yeah.
Rise as
Oh.
the bears.
I wonder how many bears the other party fought.
Mm.
Like 50 of them.
They
One
just know.
really
Yeah.
tiny bear, and they were so scared the whole time.
Mhm.
You know what they say though? The tinier the bear,
Oh.
the
Yeah.
The
tinier
easier
the
it is
bear.
to murder, and also the less ethical.
Theodore Roosevelt will probably look at it and think, "Oh yeah, you know what? This would be really fun to make a toy out of."
30
And then
to
shoots the
50
bear.
bears.
That is not how that story goes.
I know.
Oh, where? I forgot what was the link for the videos again?
Right. I never actually linked my YouTube channel here, so let me do that.
I'm really
Uh,
mad at
Found
that.
it.
To because I need to recatch up on stuff.
All
that I
right.
forgot.
You'll.
Oh, you need to get outside.
I will link that. I want to set it up as a list thing. I don't do a lot of YouTube. As
Yeah.
isn't to say I've never done anything with YouTube except for this, besides watch it. So I
Okay.
will put in a link later, or maybe tomorrow.
Yay! I want to
All right.
timestamp that bad unicorn moment and send it to my friend.
That is a strange sentence to hear.
I also
Yeah.
have to add the latest episodes, so I will do that. I will do that tomorrow, and then I will link it, and everyone will have it then.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, I thank you for playing tonight, and I'll see you next week. Have a good
I'll
night,
see
guys.
you next week.
Thank you
Bye,
for
gamers.
being our game master. Wow.
It is the
Thank you,
pleasure
thank you.
is mine as always.
Yay.
Of course.
Was that
Quack.
quack? Who quacked?
Quack.
Later. Quack.
So lucky.
All right,
wow.
good night.
Wow. Wow. Good night.